Now we're here at the outdoor kitchen, going on a mission to make a holiday meal for two at the new Sprouts Farmers Market on the far west side of San Antonio. And check this out. We have a grass-fed ribeye. We have a bouquet of vegetables on here as well, potatoes, gravy, and shrimp, and a glass of red wine on the side. Now this is a holiday meal, and we're gonna show you how to do it. First thing you want to do to prep for this meal is cut all of your vegetables. Your broccolini, asparagus, rainbow carrots. If you want to throw a bell pepper in there, that's great as well. Cut them into thin strips. Make sure they're all about the same length. And then you want to get some twine and then connect them all. You want to just make a little twine bow on each one, set them off to the side. Dice up a shallot. That's going to go into the cast iron for the steaks, and then set that all off to the side. For the ribeyes, you want to make sure that they're patted dry and room temperature. Salt, pepper, garlic powder is what I like to use, but you can season them however you like. To get the shrimp ready to cook, I like to get a bowl and put some heavy cream inside, just enough to cover the shrimp. We have 6 shrimp here. Make sure they're peeled and deveined. Put them right in there, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic powder. Let them sit off to the side. That's gonna get rid of some of that seafood flavor. To start cooking the steaks, you wanna get a cast iron pan big enough for 2 large 12 to 16 ounce ribeyes, and you wanna get that thing screaming hot. I like to use a little bit of extra virgin olive oil on the bottom, and then once that oil comes to a smoking point, you know you're ready to cook your ribeye. First thing you wanna do, get your shallots, throw it right into the pan, and get that flavor going all across. It's kind of like creating a little bed of flavor for the steaks. And then you want to get each ribeye, place them gently right into the pan. You kind of press on them a little bit to make sure that you're spreading them out, and you're going to let them sit there. It's going to take maybe a couple minutes. You're going to get a nice hard crust, a hard sear on that first side. A little bit of butter goes a long way. That's going to help kind of keep them non-stick on that pan as well. While the steaks are cooking in a separate pan, put a little bit of water on there and let that come to a boil. This is going to help steam your veggies before you cook them. Once the water comes to a boil, place your bouquet of veggies into the pan, and your steaks are just about ready to flip. Go ahead and flip those. Once you're happy with that sear and crust on that first side, you want to make sure that you're going to add some sage into the pan, a little bit more butter, and then I like to get elephant garlic, cut it in half, leave the peel on and everything, and just put it right into the pan. That's gonna build even more flavor on these steaks. You wanna make sure the internal temperature of the steaks is to your preference. So I like to make mine medium rare. So that's 125, 130 internal temperature. So I like to take them off right at about 125 to let them sit. So I'm gonna keep basting some of that butter on there, all that flavor, put it back on top of the steak, let it go back in and kind of sit into the steaks. You're also kind of cooking it from the top, because that hot butter is going in and it's just full of flavor. Once the steaks are removed out of the pan, get your veggies from that steam pan, put them right into the cast iron. That's gonna grab all the flavor from that cast iron and put it all across those veggies. Nice and tender is what you're looking for, but not overcooked. You don't want them falling apart. Once the veggies have a nice bright color to them, push them off to the side, get your shrimp, rinse them off so you get some of that heavy cream off of them, and put them right into the cast iron as well. Kind of open a space for them, and then just line them all up. Shrimp is something that you don't want to overcook. You don't want rubber shrimp, right? Right when they start curling and they get a nice pink color to them, go ahead and pull them out. To prep the potatoes and the gravy that we got from Sprouts, just read the directions on the packaging, and I like to put it right in the middle of the plate. And then you can kind of smush it down a little bit, and you leave a little area for the gravy to sit in. Put that gravy right on top as well. Again, read the instructions on the packaging to warm it up. And then steaks right in the front, shrimp on the side, and then you get your veggies, that bouquet right on top for elevation, and it makes a beautiful plate. But you can't have a steak dinner without a glass of red wine, and that's what we're using here, Hope Tree Cabernet Sauvignon from California. To get this recipe, go online, follow the link on the screen, and you gotta go check out the brand new Sprouts location here in San Antonio on the far west side. Address is on the screen as well. I mean, they have so many different things to choose from, fresh produce all over the place, organic products galore, and a butcher shop, as well as a seafood counter. And everybody was so helpful when we were there. You gotta go check them out. Let me get some of these mashed potatoes and gravy. Get some of that ribeye right there. Cheers. The grass-fed beef is super tender. I mean, this ribeye is delicious. And then you add all the butter, the shallots, the garlic, all that flavor, the sage in the pan. Amazing bite. Shrimp from the seafood counter. Oh man, this is a phenomenal dish. Easy to make. When you make it, you're gonna be a rock star. Go check out Sprouts, y'all. Potatoes are rocking.